It's June 2024. The successor to the Nintendo Switch is set to be revealed this year, and online, the hype train is in full effect. You've got everything from outlets plugging the opening of a new Nintendo store in San Francisco to just way too many top 10 lists on peripherals and games. There's even articles floating around right now praising the music in the bathrooms at Nintendo theme parks. And look, I get it. The hype for the Nintendo Switch 2 or the successor and the next suite of games is palpable, and the frenzy growing around it is tremendous, and I understand outlets wanting to tap into that. But, and I say this with love and honesty, for me and many other like-minded folks, the Nintendo Switch really represents a console generation where Nintendo didn't do right by their consumers or even just drop the ball in a lot of key ways. And not just in terms of defective hardware or shoddy software, but in their policies, in their treatment of fans, in their monetization towards kids. And let's just acknowledge the Nintendo Switch has been incredibly lucrative for Nintendo as a company. There are charts and graphs floating around that show that the Nintendo Switch's console generation has been more profitable for Nintendo than the rest of the company's history combined. But despite that, despite the deluge of movies and apps and expansions of their ever-growing empire and IP, I think it's fair to say that the Nintendo Switch's console generation hasn't translated to a better quality of life for their gamers. Hear me out. Nintendo makes great games. I'm not arguing that, and I don't think anybody would. But it doesn't excuse the fact that their refund policy is hot garbage. Or that the Nintendo eShop is one of the only digital storefronts in the world without a basic review system. Or that more often than not, they're an enemy, not an ally to people trying to preserve gaming history. In recent weeks, we've seen huge companies, gigantic companies, backpedal because of backlash for really, really bad decisions. And it gives me hope that if we as gamers, as Nintendo fans, use our voices to collectively tell Nintendo, hey, enough is enough, they might change their course too. That's probably my inner naive optimist speaking, but I have to believe that that's possible. I have to believe there's a chance that could happen. And from where I'm sitting, I can't help but feel like mainstream media outlets are failing gamers when they spend the weeks and the months leading up to the Switch's successor by just writing more sycophantic top 10 lists or shilling the bathroom music at Nintendo World. I'd argue that now, right now, in the months leading up to the Switch's successor, this is when gamers need to be vocal about the changes they want to see. Not after the console comes out, not after it's super successful and sells 1 billion units. That's what this is. This is me adding my voice to that conversation. My voice is a gamer, my voice is a Nintendo fan, my voice is someone who wants to see good things for consumers and the industry. My name is Clyde, and this is Nintendo is Not Your Friend, a weekly YouTube series where we break down some of the company's biggest ongoing failures, areas where they could just easily do the right thing or do something better. As a lifelong Nintendo fan, I have a lot of feelings to share, so I really hope you'll join us for the memes, for the lulz, and more importantly, for just the bigger dialogue and the bigger conversation going on. I really believe that Nintendo can do a lot more than just release a great game every year or two. I think they could have an industry-leading gaming experience for all of their consumers in so many important ways. Subscribe now to get alerted when new episodes drop on Wednesdays. And once again, thank you for your time. Thank you for being a part of this conversation. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.